Ash, wait. Hello, hello. Hi. Sorry, just one moment. One moment. Okay, I am back. Okay, I'm ready. Okay. How to do something. Spilt water. Oh, wait. No, yep, there we go. There we go. YouTube starts at like an hour? Wow, that's weird. I'd never noticed that. Gotta ping the Discord. At Notification Squad. Viewer requested game. South Scrimshaw Part 1. Who's the one that suggested it? I know someone did. Who was the one that suggested it? I think it was here. South Rim. It was not here. It was somewhere on YouTube. Yeah, well, I don't know where the suggestion came from. I think I know, but I don't know. So we're just gonna have to move on. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, viewer. I hope you know that I still appreciate you. I always appreciate the viewers that interact and go like, "Hey, I want to see this." It makes me want to accommodate that. Boom. And boom. I know what this is. Anyhow. Hello, everybody. Tumultulous here. Today we are playing a game called South Scrimshaw. Right? It's called South Scrimshaw. Yeah, this is part 1, which is free. As you can see, chapters 1 through 4. Part 2, I believe you have to pay for. Ah, my ears. No, wait, what? Oh, part 2 is just not out yet. Okay, well, I'll find out if it's free or whatnot later. But for now, this is the first game. I have no idea what I'm seeing. I'm seeing brain activity. I see a bunch of stuff. I don't know too much about Scrimshaw outside that it is an art form, if I recall. To be honest, the only time I ever heard about Scrimshaw is through Family Guy. So I'm sorry if that's disappointing, but hopefully the game itself is beautiful. And from what I could tell, it already looks fascinating. On Steam, it looks quite interesting. Let's just start. Let's just start. Press H to hide text. Left click or spacebar to advance when you see this icon. Okay. Oh, like right now? Is there no auto? South Scrimshaw is a linear read, but there are information tangents to explore. Text of different color can be clicked to learn more about a subject. While there are known egg-laying mammals, none of them are whales. Wait. So so white is the different color I need to click on? Oh, wait, no, I didn't read the other thing. Rudolph Pindersnipe, legal coursed Nopalope. This is a work of fiction. Names, characters, businesses, places, events, and most of the science are either the products of the author's imagination or used in a fictitious manner. Any resemblance to actual persons, living or dead, or actual events is purely coincidental. Thank you. I wonder who that's saving. Whoa. Hello. GA12 general audience plus 12 educational content pending clearance admin region 2. Is it so? Wait, no, they said that even sciences in this game are meant to be like fake, right? Wait, so this is different colored text and then this is different colored text. Does that mean I could click on this? No, it does not. The Corporation for Earth Media.
The Corporation for
The
Earth
FEM.
Media is proud to present this educational program.
Oh, okay.
Produced in conjunction with the frontier scientists, engineers, and artists of the Chronos 7 expedition. South Scrimshaw is made possible through the support of viewers like you.
Awesome. Glad to hear it. Glad to be a viewer. Glad to be a supporter.
Thank you.
Oh, is that it? Chapter 1. Earth. Oh boy, I'm gonna get Gregnit.
Hot sunlight shines through the veined membrane of an aquatic egg.
Is that AI?
It was once carried in deeper, cooler waters of a more northern latitude. Now it bobs freely in a subtropical shallow.
Okay.
The consciousness dawning inside is prodded alert in discomfort.
Looks like a whale. Oh, it's embryo.
It is a male whale calf, stirring with a newfound awareness of body.
Hey, I was half right.
This pod has held him for 17 months, nurtured his development from a single fertilized cell.
Wait, they said that most of like the science in this game are fictitious, right? That means like they're fake, right? Hold on. Fictitious. Not real. Well then, like, what am I supposed to take away from this game? Alright, whatever.
Now it can no longer support his life. The inflow of nutrients and oxygenated blood has ceased. A once comfortable cradle now pinches at his enlarged form.
The way he's got to get out.
Pushed onto his own faculty, a suffocating urge to thrash wells up inside him. Yet he hesitates.
But why?
A song booms from the world outside.
The world sings of you to come out. Oh, wow.
A powerful low frequency vibrates through his whole body.
It looks like Washi Washi.
With the certainty of deep imprinting, the calf knows who is calling.
Mama.
It is his mother.
Yeah.
She is on the other side. He must join her.
Yes. Join her.
The shell containing him is now only a brittle husk, swollen with waste material and straining at the seams.
That sounds disgusting.
Clumsy first movements form the start of the calf's motor awareness. The egg is evolved to rupture open along a central seam. A few thin cartilage bands are all that retain him. One more forceful effort and he will escape.
Escape! Escape, young one! Great game to play at 3 a.m. It's still blinding.
The whale didn't hatch from an egg.
Okay.
Egg is something of a misnomer.
A womb, a casket, or whatever.
While there are known egg-laying mammals, none of them are whales.
Alright. Wait, what? Yeah, okay. So if I click on this.
Species of egg-laying mammal. They are
Platypus!
platypus, the echidna,
Echidna. Oh, god damn it. Tapir. No.
the snorb,
Damn, I don't know what a snorb is.
and the ribbon snore.
Okay, that's fake as fuck, right? There's no way anything around. Okay, like nothing like that could possibly exist. Ribbon snaw. Okay, cool. I was about to say if something like that exists and I never knew about that, I want to know what it tastes like. Okay.
This whale species has a placental connection to the mother while developing.
As do most mammals.
Birthing
Yeah.
shell is the term currently favored in scientific journals when discussing this style of external womb.
I've never heard of that. Is that a fish eating it? The external shell?
The outer cartilage folds backwards, shrinking the space inside and expelling the contents outwards, creating pressure against the inner membrane until it finally pops.
That looks horrifying.
The calf
Ah!
spills out into the open ocean. The world is a rush of sensory stimulation. The newborn is momentarily stunned limp.
I don't blame him. He just evolved from ugliness.
To amid a dizzying flurry of life.
Hatched.
Plants and protists tangle and snag his every movement. Small scavengers eagerly devour the cloud of waste. Plants unfurl and retract in almost animalistic locomotion. Foliage clings to the calf from above.
See, this particular picture, I don't know what about it, but it looks Ghibli-esque.
He swims deeper to escape. His mother's song reassures him once again, but she is still nowhere in sight.
Where's Mama?
Sponges, wharf biters, crustaceans and corals dangle from the plants like ornaments.
Okay.
Something solid grabs from below. His descent is halted.
Help?
He's being lifted back towards the surface.
By himself. He's swimming.
The calf breaches, filling his lungs with their first breath of air.
Oh, it's like one of them kelp islands.
This is the breeding ground of his species. At the year's peak, this wide expanse fills with whales. But today our calf finds the surface empty.
But why? The fuck is
A
that?
very odd clump of plants.
What is that? Are those meant to be mushrooms? They're so disturbed.
The calf does not know what to make of it.
I don't know what to make of it either.
Equally disturbed and compelled, he stares transfixed. Plants continue to tickle his body just below the water. A resident water bug examines him with equal skepticism.
Water bug. Oh, on the right.
Sudden movement atop the leafy mass catches his eye.
The bird? What the fuck is that? Oh! A seagull.
It's all too frightening for the little one. He retreats back under the surface.
Hell yeah, baby. Everyone knows that it's better down where it's wetter.
His instinct is to nurse, but he cannot.
How the fuck would a whale nurse?
His exhaustion mounts and fear seizes him. He is lost. And as if sensing his weakness, tendrils begin to grasp at him. A vine lassos his fluke. There is no escape.
Bites at it.
Final burst of strength, the calf fights, thrashing, tearing and uprooting his attackers. A scent of blood enters the water.
His
mother
blood?
cries a pained song to soothe him. The calf is hit with the sudden realization.
I am alive.
Strange plants are not taking him away from his mother.
That is his mother?
The strange plant clod is his mother.
She in the center of all that shit? Brillo whale. Okay, I know it's probably obvious, but I'd want to make doubly sure. There's no way this thing's real, right? The Brillo whale. Imaginary leviathans. Okay, cool. I had a feeling. I wasn't sure if it was just like, I don't know, dying or something like that and whatnot, or what. Oh wait, you can see an eyeball right there. So I'm gonna assume anything that's like crazy is just that's already chapter 1. Oh, that was only 15 minutes. Interesting.
What evidence remained of this year's Brillo breeding season has long since been swept away. This sandbar has returned to its normal, pristine state, save for one unusual pile of rocks.
A hermit crab. What? Are we scanning it?
This is a stone dog.
Okay, sure.
Somewhat like a hermit crab, this animal lives in a portable shelter of foreign material.
All right, real quick. You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of Original Species from DeviantArt. Like back in the day, I used to be very much into the DeviantArt phase where I was trying to make OCs to interact with people, have fun, and make art friends. And one of the ways you do that is to make original characters, which everybody does nowadays. Then DeviantArt, you would join a group there or an artist where like they would invent like a species, and then they would just be like, "Hey guys, like if you want to draw like my original species, you're gonna join my group." And then everybody would like draw their own interpretation of the animal or whatnot. I feel like this is what this game is like. It's like you have your own original species, and then you make a video game about it to like showcase what kind of stuff you have. Lipo like? What's that? I don't see it on. I looked it up, but I can't see it.
It grasps together a shell of scavenged of debris with its long limbs, and secretes an adhesive mucus to hold it fast.
Okay.
Stone dogs mostly rely on ambushing prey from a camouflaged position.
All right, how does it breach out? I mean, you can basically call a stone dog an eel.
Here is not the hunter, but the hunted.
Oh, but wait, no. This is under the water, isn't it?
It is a woefully obvious attempt to hide, as the predator stalking it possesses one of the sharpest minds in the ocean.
An octopus.
A quick check if the coast is clear. It isn't.
Okay, that would scare the shit out of me.
Our whale calf wants to play, not eat.
Oh, that's cute.
But from the stone dog's perspective, there's little difference.
But there is a difference. Help me, mother. Or father.
Since hatching, our
Oh,
calf
shit.
has been a healthy and energetic specimen.
It's like a killer whale fucking around with like a seal or something before it eats it.
Despite his late birth, no complications are detectable. If anything, his cognitive ability is showing swift advancement. He is very fond of holding his fluke above the water surface.
But that's what a fluke is. I was wondering about that earlier, but didn't want to say anything.
Scattered showers are currently moving through the area. The calf has been emerging frequently for visual inspection since the rain began. He seems very interested in the weather above.
Swim into the sky, young whale.
Not to stray too far.
If the whale swims in water and the rain is water, why can't the whale swim through the sky?
Brillos have surprisingly keen vision above the water. The calf is quickly able to spot his mother. This is the farthest distance he has travelled from her. It is more than twice that of yesterday.
Young curious calf.
Today was quite an adventure. Now, reminded of his mother, all this bravery seems to evaporate. He is suddenly anxious to be at her side.
How surprisingly human.
Interesting objects discovered while exploring.
Very human.
And boot it at her face.
But why? She's already got enough shit all over her.
His mother is trying to rest off another bout of nausea. This play is a bit much. But these discomforts are trivial to the bond between mother and child.
I always forget the way that whales' mouths look so creepy.
Our neural interface even shows a measurable relief in her symptoms during these interactions. The calf's carefree play is training for future hunts and the essential skills of survival, but it will be some time before he has to worry about earning meals on his own.
Does he eat everything off the body?
His mother's long, prehensile udders reach him through the thorny bramble. The milk he nurses on is thick as yogurt.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Like, wait. Yeah, there's no way that whales have udders, right? No, I mean, yeah, I like... Do whales have udders? They do! What? The baby is simply able to make a very tight suction on the mom's teat and suckle. I mean, I knew that whales are mammals, but like, I never thought that they'd have udders. If it can be milked, that means that humans could try to farm them. And if you could milk a whale, I wonder what the milk tastes like. Is that a healthy thought? Like, aren't you guys curious?
Calves subsist on this fat-rich diet for 2 years, building up an insulating layer of blubber and the bands of spongy tissue for other organisms to burrow into. Here we arrive at what truly makes a Brillo whale such a remarkable specimen for study.
Because of all the ecosystems all over it?
Complexity and variety. This female was initially selected for study due to her exquisitely beautiful exterior. The mammal is almost totally concealed within the undulating botanical mass. In cross-section, the distinction between whale and passenger is more visible.
Oh, we're getting X-ray? Let's see what it originally looks like. What? That mouth was not that monstrous 2 seconds ago.
Unlike the stone dog shown earlier, this is not simply an external attachment of foreign material.
Is this the way that a whale typically looks like, actually? Like, I think I remember seeing some whale skeletons kind of looking like this. Like, do they all have the same type of skull like that? Like, with that big old thing? Like, I thought, like, a whale like this is kind of like, what, a whale shark? No, not a whale shark. Oh, what's that? The bristle, the bristle whale? You know what I mean? Like, this is like based off what, a humpback whale? Or maybe a humpback whale is what I'm thinking of. I don't know.
The Brillo whale has an intimate connection to thousands of other living creatures.
All over its body, right?
The whale chooses from among a variety of partner species and offers real estate within designated regions of its body. An inner membrane draws the line between the welcome cohabitation space and the whale's vitals.
Okay.
This unusual arrangement raises several questions, the first of which we will address.
So basically there's like a thick layer of skin before you get straight to the organs.
What is the benefit of living on a whale?
I mean, considering like all the things on it right now, I mean, it has a whole entire ecosystem. I would imagine that eating the skin, that's typical of certain species of sea critters, like parasites and whatnot. Not parasites per se, but like there are some fish that live off of eating parasites or eating the skin of certain fish and whatnot. So I could see that.
To help us illustrate the principle, we will be assisted
By what?
by a sea bunny, or sea bun, to use its more common nickname.
All right. What's a sea bun? Just like
The South Scrimshaw team has received very explicit direction from our producers, and we are to unequivocally clarify to viewers that the sea bun is not a real animal.
I mean, I figured that, but I figured it was a mascot or something.
The sea bun owes its creation to the original landing party of Kronos 5. Though the specifics are lost, the most convincing story is that it was something misheard over a shoddy radio connection.
Are we in a different planet?
As those early years recede into contemporary legend, it is important to remember that the tales of hardship told by the first landing party are not exaggerated. The pioneers were indeed isolated for 11 solar cycles, and it was not until the conclusion of the hostilities on Earth that the current biannual delivery schedule could be planned. The uncharted planet was a land of mysterious fauna and unknown environmental hazards.
Okay. Isn't that like everything, though?
It was a time where technology seemed to suffer inexplicable malfunctions, while repair efforts were always undermined by a constant lack of materials, tools, and manpower. The myth of the Seabun serves as caricature for the force of chaos, always at work when one's back is turned. Sea bunnies was a sort of shorthand for, I don't know what's wrong, it could be anything, including a cryptid.
So it's just another original species, but like, it's an original species in like the literal DeviantArt term, where like some scientists were like, all right, well, you know, we don't know what it is, so it's a sea bunny.
Among our seniors who were present at the time, one likened the expression to "here be dragons" on medieval maps. Another drew a parallel with Murphy's Law.
There we go.
Somewhere along the line, either as intentional jokes or honest misunderstanding of colourful communiques,
Probably a joke.
sea bunnies repeatedly escaped the planet in a way interpreted as fact by those off-world. Compounding this misinformation was a popular hazing ritual where new arrivals were assigned to catch a sea bun for research, usually being given a butterfly net and sent somewhere isolated and moderately dangerous.
Okay, that's fucked.
A unique culture planetside encouraged the escalation of this practice, until a few near disasters brought a legislated end to the budding tradition.
Yeah, I think that hazing would have been done with like the first week it was done.
Regular infrastructure improvements have also blunted the disgruntled sarcasm towards occasional hardship.
Oh my god.
In recent years, the Sea Bunny is most defined by Will Voynich's cartoons.
Alright, who the fuck is Will Voynich?
Kids Wilderness is a monthly publication created and edited by Will Voynich, written and illustrated by Voynich. And
Does that last name sound familiar?
Using friendly illustrations, it focuses on natural science, camping, and health and wellness. It joins the official Sunday newspaper as one of the planet's only 2 print publications. Voynich was originally a cartographer and among those first to land with Kronos 5. Children's literature only became a guiding passion after he discovered himself a soon-to-be father.
Oh, that's pretty sweet.
And
How wholesome.
how very little would be available for the new generation by way of age-appropriate entertainment and education.
I doubt that.
On off hours at the Cartographic Survey Computer Lab, using optical scanners and image editing software designed for map making, Voynich painstakingly constructed his first works. 5 volumes containing every fable he could remember from his own childhood.
That's not even like his own writing then. He's just
While he
stealing.
faithfully retells many of these timeless classics, Voynich's recall is often hazy.
Alright, so it's like it's stealing, but like barely vague.
Several of the stories are so misremembered, they are more original work than adaptations.
So Disney.
For example, The Elephant and the Mouse retains nothing from the Aesop tale besides the titular animals. Voynich's version has the two discussing the different sorts of dreams they have while sleeping.
That sounds interesting.
Voynich's first intentional works of fiction would be penned for Kids Wilderness.
You know, this particular thing where like 2 different animals are talking about their own dreams reminds me of a movie called Ernest and Augustine, I think it is, about a bear and a mouse that like that wind up living together. Really cute movie.
The Adventures of Seabun in Monaco.
It's the telecommunication network.
The accessible charm of Seabun and Monaco found an immediate and enthusiastic audience. Currently playing are musical arrangements from the puppet show adaptation, which has been touring schoolhouses. The songs were composed and performed by Nico Kuprin. The formula of each adventure largely follows the same beats. Seabun, an ocean sprite with impish curiosity and an endless appetite for inedible material, happens upon some unknown piece of infrastructure and decides to devour it.
But how will we have our internet?
Meanwhile, Monaco, a nervous eel sidekick who always follows Seabun, watches on in comically exaggerated terror while imagining the most nightmarish possible outcomes. These predictions of doom never come to pass.
Oh, that's a shame. I feel like there's opportunity there.
Do cause significant damage, forcing construction crews to deploy for repairs. Seabun, now realizing his error, uses his supernatural strength to help workers in various ways and atones for his destructive acts. Everything is then rebuilt stronger than before.
I guess there's something in
The
there.
story formula seeks to inform young readers about vital infrastructure, where it is found, what happens if it breaks, and the sort of specialized work that maintenance requires.
That's actually pretty valuable information. I don't know about for children, but could inspire a young generation of scientists, workers, construction.
Each story ends with the sleepy Seabun returning to his burrow with a souvenir where he slumbers peacefully.
That would actually be a really cool thing for a children's book.
That is, until he gets hungry again.
Oh, we're still in another caricature.
Given how entrenched the character has become in the popular consciousness here, we feel it appropriate that the Seabun help guide our exploration of these oceans.
Oh, and now we're back. That only took a little while. Hello.
While each species has its own unique adaptation to this niche lifestyle, we can create several broad categories of benefits such evolution aims to harness. Moving through water takes energy. It is far easier to travel great distance when someone else is doing the swimming.
I could see that. I remember a particular summer love of mine would grab onto my shoulders while I swam for us.
Simply hitching a ride can be greatly beneficial. For example, one species of crab only lives on Brillo whales every other generation and uses whale transportation to greatly expand its range. Unless one is the apex predator, the threat of being eaten is an ever-present reality. If one lives as a potential meal, it is very important to be the least desirable, most difficult of meals.
So basically the Brillo whale provides protection by just being a big monster.
Finding alliance with a giant beast and living under its protection creates a very effective deterrence.
It kind of reminds me of Subnautica with the sea, the Leviathan, the Emperor Leviathan. Like in her designated area, every single sea creature was there and they were all living in peace.
It's always still possible to be eaten, but hunters now risk facing off with a Leviathan.
Speaking of which, except for the Leviathans.
Some partnerships are more proactive. Certain shark, skates, rays and scarps have formed hunting partnership with the Brillos. They
Sweet.
help find and catch quarry, then share in the feast. Pack hunting allows the Brillo to take down larger and different sorts of prey.
I can imagine smaller ones, but like how would... Like I can imagine like a whale providing food from like bigger prey. How does the whale benefit from smaller prey? Or like let me rephrase that. How does the other things, the fauna and whatnot that live on top of her, how did they help? Did they act like bait and then she eats them?
The blood or waste of Brillo whales can also provide a source of nourishment.
Of course.
It's not offered freely. Obviously, a Brillo whale cannot stand to be eaten alive. An Earth parallel is an oxpecker bird on a rhinoceros. The bird may drink a marginal amount of blood while it cleans off ticks. It's a fair trade for the rhinoceros, as the tick is the far greater threat. So too,
Fair enough.
the Brillo whale expend blood in a beneficial relationship. In several instances, living on a Brillo has evolved into part of an organism's life cycle, and the specific conditions regulated in a Brillo's body are required for a new generation. In some cases, this goes even further.
Like hatching on it?
With the biology of the two species becoming so enmeshed, it is unclear where one ends and the other begins.
I mean, you could argue that for what are they called? Remor. The Pokemon Remoraid. Remora. Not. I mean, the Pokemon is called Remoraid, but Remora are types of fish that typically like wind up fusing to other animals, if I recall. Usually through suction.
But these instances are rare. Our research team is very interested if these extreme cases represent a functioning system, or the pathological eventuality to such complicated arrangements. All of these riders taking in small amounts adds up to a great expense for the host. This prompts the obvious next question.
Let me guess. How do they mate?
What does the whale stand to benefit from this arrangement?
Well, you said a couple things earlier. Sure, overall, what is it?
This is more complicated to respond to. There seems to be as many answers as there are Brillo whales, as there is spectacular variety among Brillos.
Ah, another thing with aboriginal species, having deviance.
For now, let us approach the answer with specific examples from this mother. The most prominent feature along her body is the wide variety of photosynthesizing organisms. The whale is, of course, not an autotroph producing her own energy from sunlight, but the specialized sea flora pays rent by sharing some of their sugars into her blood. When light is low, roots ferment, and alcohol is also created as a byproduct. Certain plants near her head also act as fishing lures, drawing food to her maw.
I had a feeling about that, but not about everything else.
While she may occasionally swim deeper, a partially plant-subsidized life has locked her within the photic zone, the upper aquatic layer where enough sunlight can sustain the leaves. Adult Brillo behavior and biology is often dramatically influenced by their symbiotic arrangement.
Oh?
Here we see a blood trilobite. This is not an invited guest.
Alright, so a parasite.
A long needle-like proboscis pushes down and taps a vein.
Yep, very parasitic.
Drinking in great volume and offering nothing in return, it is a true parasite.
Hey, I like it when I say things that are smart before the smart game can tell me about them.
Vellum worms fill their stomachs by grooming Brillos of unwanted visitors.
Whoa! Is that thing of age?
It's currently hypothesized that vellum worms distinguish the welcome from the attackers through smell and taste. Parasites have all been found to have elevated amounts of a bile-like Brillo waste inside them. This mother Brillo also has to worry about creatures browsing her lovely plants.
I like the top right fishy that's like gnawing on it.
Herbivorous fish attempt frequent raids on the leafy goods. This one is alone and quite oblivious.
I mean, does that really hurt her in any way, though?
The worm packs a powerful punch for larger animals. A neurotoxin-filled barb is shot into the fish's heart. It can only manage a faint muscle spasm before the venom completes its work.
That is nightmare fuel.
The Brillo whale strategy is called a symbiotic garden. It is an intentionally cultivated arrangement and a precarious balance of mutual reliance.
I know I keep bringing up Subnautica, but there is, I don't know if it's going to be the last one, but there's another type of critter that's kind of like that. It's the sea garden, if I recall it's called. It is a giant, like, tubular looking leviathan where, like, it has a bunch of ecosystems inside of it. Otherwise, there's also, like, the reef back, which is a little more well known.
When successfully maintained, the host becomes a morass of life. It is usually defended from attack. It can sometimes acquire energy in novel ways, and occasionally it is able to invade new niche ecosystems. The universal downside experienced by all Brillos is that more complexity creates more points for failure.
Fair enough.
An adult Brillo's life is dominated by the struggle to groom a semblance of order into increasingly overgrown flanks. To a simple calf, these adult problems have yet to enter his mind. Today he has found his mother's leaves serve as fun streamers to play with. She finally scolds him. She is too unwell to tolerate any more roughhousing. He doesn't quite understand, but he has other diversions. Primarily drinking more of her milk.
I was just about to say, I was like, it's probably feeding.
Given the complexity of Brillo anatomy, even small health problems can swiftly spiral out of control. This female experienced complications while giving birth. There is the potential for the situation to worsen.
What was the complication?
A thorned branch has become ingrown, puncturing through both the layer of protective outer muscle and the cuticle barrier.
Oh, that's interesting.
This had begun prior to calving, but her contractions to extend the womb also caused the plant shard to stab deeper.
Well, then how does that get fixed? Is it just like bamboo that's grown into a human body through torture? They just die?
The spikes are now in contact with her intestines. Fortunately, there is no puncture yet. The site is inflamed and white blood cells flood the area. The immune system unmistakably identifies this as an injury. We can witness her stiff reluctance to move and read a jolt in brain activity when she's jostled. It must be greatly painful. The greatest danger right now is a tear of the intestines, which would certainly be fatal. There is reason to hope. Our scans also reveal that she has recovered from a similar injury in the past. Perhaps Brillos regularly endure such ghastly wounds.
That's a horrifying life to live.
It was the safety of the Brillo herd which afforded her enough time to convalesce. Certainly her odds of survival will be boosted greatly if she is able to make the long swim back. For now, she is still well enough to care for her newborn, though doing so must be exhausting.
When is parenthood not exhausting?
Judging by several physical indicators, this is most likely her first calf. Those Brillos who manage their gardens well can be extremely long-lived. Females can give birth as many as 8 times.
I don't know what a whale's like typical birth rate is.
He too might also cast his genes forward, his own minute fingerprint on the future's shape. Regardless of whatever metric of success we observers of an outside species might apply, his life will be led by the means it was forged in the crucible of natural selection. But, for now, a rare moment of shelter.
Chapter 3? A parting. Okay, so are we going to skip forward in time?
This is a simplified map of the local ocean topography.
Okay.
Deep blue represents a fault line, the planetary scar where 2 tectonic plates meet. As with Earth, this land is a moving crust atop a globe of molten metal.
Molten metal?
The planet-shaping force of subduction pushed ground up above the sea,
An island?
creating what is now named the Chartreuse Archipelago. The island chain runs for about 870 kilometers, drawing a ragged line away from the continent. These names were given by an early survey team assessing the grounds for a harbor or research outpost. The body of water created between the Scrimshaw Islands is known as the Thalo Bay.
Where do watermelons grow?
The large inlet is exactly what a Brillo whale breeding ground requires.
Alright, well what does it require?
Regarding Brillo carving, the most important feature of the bay is the chemical composition and concentration of fungal spores. For now, we will limit our discussion to the choreography of the breeding ground.
Like
3
mushrooms?
separate herds converged this year to give birth simultaneously. The dots estimate their prior positions. Not
Okay.
all willows make this trek every year, but many more whales assist besides parents. Pregnant whales move into the center, where they maintain as much distance from one another as possible.
You know, this game really strikes my curiosity of like studying actual whales just to see like how similar they are to like the fantasy of these Brillo whales.
Perhaps due to the unpredictable anatomy of their fellow Brillos, or a vulnerability in the skin of the newborns, calves are kept segregated from all others for the first months of their life. The remaining herd forms a blockade at the mouth of the bay, while the pregnant whales deliver.
I doubt that part is real.
As weeks pass, hunger and distraction start to erode focus on this task. The amount of time that the herd can wait is finite. When the time comes, all leave together at once, moving with the safety of numbers. Their destination,
Oops. Ah, fuck. I accidentally pressed space.
to move on time, must be abandoned.
Ooh.
The healthy cannot.
Wait, is that
hazard
what's
every
happened to
chance of
our
survival
Brillo
for the sake of
whale
being
mother
further.
that we're keeping an eye on?
Our mother, wounded as she is one of several this year who befell this fate.
Outside of that season, the whales live elsewhere. Usually they are found at coral reefs and areas more productive with food. Brillos require a very high-calorie diet.
And that's
We
her.
now find our whales here, at the border to the Great Vathis Ocean.
All right, so she shouldn't starve, right?
It is a bright day in early autumn. An unseasonable cold front chills the air.
She's gonna die.
Below the surface, we find our mother, bracing for the journey.
She looks a little more caked up than usual, doesn't she?
Judging by her mobility, her health has much improved. The delay is likely not related to her recovering wounds.
Never mind.
The distance between the Tharlo Bay and the southern reef is inhabited by many large predators. Many Brillo calves are taken in these waters. Her loud songs are searching for another Brillo's response. She has been making these calls since before dawn. She does not want to make this journey alone.
Aw, she's lonely. No hubby.
The calf returns with a fresh lungful of oxygen.
CPR?
And quickly retreats back to the bramble under his mother.
Oh,
Once he does not need to be told to stay close. Undoubtedly, he can also read the change in his mother's behavior. And the unfamiliar place ahead is deeper and colder.
that little critter right here. It reminds me of the snail from Adventure Time that's in every episode.
Faintly at first, a new sound reaches them. His mother startles. They both listen. It's another whale.
Daddy! Adoptive daddy! Stepdaddy!
Whale, and it is getting nearer. Our mother booms a reply back. The calf's curious nature starts to show itself again. He has yet to meet a Brillo besides his mother. There. He spots something. A large body begins to emerge from the hazy distance.
Ooh, can't wait to see what an adult that isn't covered
He
up
continues to
looks
approach,
like.
but the calf still can't quite understand what he's looking at.
Neither can I. Don't worry, kid.
The calf's curiosity morphs into discomfort the closer it gets. Discomfort turns into outright alarm. He pleads to his mother in distress.
I feel like if this were more dumbed down, it would make a nice children's book.
She rebukes him in reply as if to say, "Don't be rude to the new neighbors." One cannot blame him for his confusion.
What the fuck?
This Brillo whale's appearance was shaped to be deceptive.
Yeah, that's creepy as fuck. It looks like it's wearing the skin of a leviathan, like an anglerfish leviathan.
It is a beautiful and ghastly example of mimicry. The way the jaws gently undulate is startlingly believable. The grim exterior is the work of an important symbiotic partner.
The hell is that?
The weaver lobe.
I was about to say that looks like fucking what's B Sharp's evolution? Hold on. That's gonna kill me. B Sharp evolution. Yeah, it looks like King Gambit. Sorry to whoever likes King Gambit, but it does.
These prodigious builders turn their colonies into terrifying scarecrows by spinning and sculpting ossamer. Water is channeled through the layered construction,
Sculpted this?
swelling and emptying various pockets, creating animal-like locomotion. Our resident weaverlobe expert insists that the beastly facade before us here should have taken many decades to complete.
I was about to say, I was like, that don't look like it
It
took.
also seems unlikely that it was built from scratch on the whale's back. Perhaps if weaverlobes are able to relocate such structures, an established colony was simply carried on to the Brillo's back.
Or would it have gotten the materials?
Such a fearsome appearance does much to ward off predators. The reversed head may also help to confuse prey. We do not know why she was left behind, but this Brillo is a valuable addition to the ocean crossing.
Oh, there's the head. I was wondering where it was. I thought the head was on the other side. Oh, it's another mother.
Looking to deliver her child to safety. It seems that all Brillo calves are quite shy around new acquaintances. Our calf growls to himself.
Don't be rude.
Scoldings are unlikely to budge his unwelcoming attitude.
You got a new best friend.
The surprise of additional friends. The calf was so distracted by what was in front of him that he failed to notice what was swimming up from behind.
Another?
Something like a faceless stone golem. The exterior is more bizarre than menacing. It might serve as some kind of armor, but our crew is at a loss to describe it on first sight. Like our Brillo mother, this whale may also have some kind of internal injury. She is only able to produce short, abrupt honks instead of complex songs.
Another mother.
She is also a mother. Regardless of what benefit her exterior provides, her presence alone will help contribute to a safe crossing. Flanked by these strangers, our calf seems very disturbed. New experiences may be uncomfortable now, but they will lead him to understand the Brillo way.
I wonder if all these designs are made by the same person, or if some person on DeviantArt was just like, hey, this is my original species, make your own, and then I'm gonna put it in a video game. I'd be impressed either way.
His mother jolts him forward with a shove of her branches. It is unlikely that more companions will show up, and there is no time left to delay. All following her lead, the 6 whales head out into the ocean to find their lost herd.
Oh, there's safety in numbers. I just say like, oh, I guess I misunderstood departing. I thought it meant like
Is now
departing from mother.
57 kilometers from the Great Southern Reef. This is the final leg of their journey, and their path crosses over a wide abyssal trench. The parent whales set the pace at a rigorous 6 kilometers an hour. They swim in a typical defensive formation, though with only 3 adults, it is not possible to fully encircle the youths. The trek has been arduous for our little calf, but he has endured it with admirable stoicism. Slowing down is not an option. He is able to sense this himself.
What happens if they slow down? Ah,
Something large has
Never
been
mind.
following the whales.
a predator.
It first appeared in the early afternoon and has maintained the same steady distance ever since. Hours passed and the mysterious animal failed to approach or make any concerning moves. The calf's fear of the unknown was slowly overtaken again by interest in his new Brillo companions. The stony-skinned mother whale and her calf now swim to his left flank.
Are they gonna do mimicry where like they all combine together to look like a
This
giant
calf
monster?
was whining earlier, but seems to have calmed. The stony mother's outer surface has slowly morphed shape throughout the day, greatly reducing in size. It is as if the exterior nodules are deflating. What mechanism triggers this change or how they shrink, we do not know. Overall, she is slightly more streamlined in form than earlier. Perhaps she can intentionally contract her shell for extra mobility.
Oh, I thought it was like a compression thing. Like compressing the stone to be more strong or
Our calf doesn't know
something.
what to make of her either. Below him swim the mimic mother whale and her calf, along with one of our semi-autonomous light drones.
A light drone? Wouldn't that like expose them?
Since the autonomous side of this semi-autonomous drone has chosen to enter frame and spoil the shot, this seems an appropriate moment to talk about some of the machines used in South Scrimshaw's production.
I only need to know this one.
Almost all of our remote-operated vehicles, ROVs, are surplus from the Pacification War.
Pacification War?
The appointed international coalition declared Earth's intention to globally adopt the doctrine of resistance. They provoked the construction of a war drone fleet. An army of multi-purpose and single-purpose robots was fabricated in less than 5 days.
I can't imagine a world where Earth is more advanced than any other planet.
Due to the brevity of the conflict, limited mostly between Earth factions, and the eventual unconditional capitulation offered, almost none of these war machines saw deployment. Today, all can agree that avoiding a protracted land invasion or an apocalyptic scenario such as kinetic bombardment was a necessity.
I guess maybe through that.
Today, these robots represent progress and optimism instead of death and coercion.
Lovely.
Their strike platforms decommissioned and AI reprogrammed, they are now tools of education and discovery. This declassified schematic illustrates just one of the wonderful drones at our disposal.
Click to page through slides. 500W LED chips. Engine. Drivetrain, whatever the fuck that means. Water intake. Impeller. Diffuser vanes. Steering nozzle. Burst deflector. Like, what's the point of lighting it up? Wouldn't that like expose them? I don't care about all this.
We thank the Kronos 7 leadership for their continued logistical support of our project.
Swimming upside down is the most uncomfortable spot for a Brillo, and the Mimic Mother refused to take her turn until minutes ago. Her stubbornness may not be entirely unreasonable. While upside down, her disguise as a wide-jawed monster appears to fall apart. The illusion of a toothy beast is currently broken. Our calf gets a reassuring hum from his mother. This always seems to quell his unease. He is safe within her nest of thorns. He must focus on swimming. But it's hard to ignore that ominous thing in the distance. This is a penumbra shark. It is the fastest marine animal on the planet.
I had a feeling it was a shark, but fastest? That's crazy.
For the
Well,
penumbra,
I guess like the
6
thin
kilometers
body
an hour is
kind of
a
like
leisurely pace.
expresses
It could
that.
comfortably stalk the whales days on end.
6 kilometers an hour. All right. The fuck is a kilometer? 6 kilometers. 3.7 miles. So about 4 miles an hour? That's like a human's leisurely pace, though. No? 4 miles per hour, that's like jogging speed.
An apex hunter, patient with experience, it will preserve all possible energy for an opportune strike. Very much like a sailfish, penumbra sharks have a large dorsal fin along their back. This is kept retracted until the moment of attack. With several flicks of the tail, it vanishes from sight.
It's not good.
Panic overtakes the whales and the defensive formation immediately breaks apart. Our calf looks down. The mimic mother has abandoned her post. Nothing stands between our calf and the open abyss below.
Damn, that's fucked.
The fight or flight reaction is as intense as it is instantaneous. A full threat alarm floods from the hypothalamus, shooting through every nerve and chemical pathway. Adrenaline pumps into the blood. The perception of time dilates. Details of the world suddenly stand out with vivid intensity, even in this low light. 2 rows of white teeth are searingly clear. The calf finds his own fins now move in slow motion too. Seawater suddenly feels solid, suspending him in place. Trapped in harm's way, he can only watch the events unfold until a tremble runs through the thorns surrounding him. The mother's branches are held under tension and can be released with the force of a catapult. She flexes, cords snap, and in an instant the calf is swaddled in protective barbs and makeshift spears. The shark senses the change and shifts the attack direction to the stone mother's calf.
Oh shit.
Who is exposed and helpless. Our calf momentarily loses consciousness, but the barbed vines around him act as a net. His mother whisks him away with her. As our calf comes to again, he finds an awful scent filling the water. He looks back to see what happened to his travel companion.
Blech.
The sight horrifies. It is the reality of predation from the perspective of the prey. Because of his mother, our calf is the survivor, and not the cautionary example for others to learn from.
I wonder what happened to the mimic one. Oh, there we are. Traitor!
Less than 20 kilometers remain until the reef and the safety of their Brillo herd. The mimic mother races ahead, leaving the weaker whales to their fate.
There.
The stone mother
Betrayer!
lags behind.
Oh. Stone mother has no calf.
Her movements are confused. She is still in a state of shock over the death of her child. Our calf struggles to follow. It is much harder to swim outside of a larger whale's slipstream. And his mother is falling far behind again.
Is the
race
spear
is about to be
attack?
by her side. The calf has been running ahead of her sight and then returning. The back and forth seem to coax his mother a little further each time.
She's going to die.
But now her strength has failed.
Stone mother will adopt her.
She cannot even lift her fins in response. Her old wounds were opened by the physical exertion to save her child's life.
He looks like a heffalump.
She will not recover. He whistles the familiar call to play. There is no more response.
She's dead.
She has finally slipped from consciousness. She cannot remain with her calf any longer. He continues to press for a reaction. Desperation compounds the grief. At this age, calves are completely dependent on a mother's milk and protection. With nowhere to go, the calf remains at her side. The research team witnesses the mother's final pulses of electrical activity fade and extinguish.
What happens to all the organisms that are living on her?
Two researchers start a heated discussion on the ethics of intervention.
I mean, yeah, you typically wouldn't want to.
But before any consensus is reached, the argument is interrupted by a low rumble over the hydrophone. The stone mother
Tony,
never
I knew you'd come back.
She watches our calf from a distance.
Lost a mother and a child. Adopted
new
a
day
mother
begins to dawn over
and
the
a child.
coral reef. Brillo whales start to stir from slumber. Together, the stone mother and our calf have arrived safely. Though physically and emotionally depleted, neither has found any sleep. The calf gorges on milk, famished from the previous day's ordeal. This adoption in the wild may be extraordinary to witness happen, but acts of apparent generosity have not been an uncommon sight to anyone following this intensely social species.
I wonder if whales are like that. Like real
The
whales,
stone mother's
obviously.
exterior appears to now be fully deflated. We can see a more familiar shape underneath. It's the outline of a young female whale, quite small in size for an adult specimen. She has saved our calf from certain death. Perhaps our calf is helping her continue on too. The young whale finally slumbers. It is good that he takes the moment to recover while he can. He will need the rest. In the morning, he will awaken to an overwhelming new world.
Well, I guess that the part, chapter 3, I spoke too soon.
The miracle of Brillos is not that other creatures can live inside the whales. This sort of arrangement is not uncommon. You, the viewing audience, have countless residents inside your own body.
I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I don't want to know, but the game has... I'm the type of gamer that wants to see everything that's inside it. I don't want to know. I don't... Fuck. Alright, fine.
An adult human is composed of approximately 30 trillion cells.
Okay.
An estimated additional 39 trillion microbial cells, bacteria, viruses and fungi live on and in the average person's body.
I'm germophobic!
Medical science has long understood the importance of the microorganisms within us and the role they play in good health. Interplanetary travel has elevated this research to the forefront of medicine. Alien atmospheres are a soup of microorganisms that Earth-raised animals have never encountered before. To the globe-hopping human, the radical change of biome is first felt in the gut. Known as planetary dysbiosis, arrival sickness, or simply the drags, all off-world-born humans experience an immobilizing nausea soon after entering the new atmosphere.
I don't blame him.
Even with the year-long acclimation program one undergoes in low orbit, the drags cannot be eliminated.
Interesting.
Arrival procedure for all travellers includes a period of convalescence at Mercy Star Hospital.
I wonder if it's easier or harder on children. That looks like I mean, that's obviously a child.
Dysbiosis symptoms last anywhere from 14 days to 6 weeks. The worst documented cases persisted for over a year and required intensive care.
Jesus.
Pictured, limnologist and ranger first class Maria Ukichiro. Her 25-day recovery is documented as routine.
Wait, this is an adult? Well, I guess even adults like things like that. She's not a lot.
In a message to Kronos Earth Branch cadets, RFC Ukichiro warns, "The initial headaches are too intense to get up and go to the bathroom. In the beginning, you'll mostly suffer on a bedpan.
That's horrifying.
When food isn't coming up or out, you're forcing down a prescribed diet heavy in probiotics.
That's less horrifying, but...
Forcing. The doctors require you to eat certain amounts every day, no matter how nauseated it makes you.
Well, it's probably healthier for you that way. Also, why does it look like Mike Wazowski? Eyeball. Mouth.
Don't think that the kind nurses will let you skip meals either. Your spoon or their tube. Only thing you get to decide.
Where does the tube go?
The cuisine here is dominated by fermented and preserved foods. You can blame the past shortage of home refrigeration, state of the grid, whatever. Point is, when you inevitably smell yogurt or sauerkraut later, you'll feel violently ill and want to die.
Jesus.
Every off-worlder goes through that. You'll get over it. See you soon, rookies.
Typical senpai behavior. All right.
The miracle of Brillo whales is their ability to pick and choose their occupants.
Oh, I didn't know that they get to choose.
Our whale will now begin this process of selection.
Ooh, our little cat?
Providing a backdrop for the next chapter is another amazing marine animal whose colourful anatomy can construct whole ecosystems. our Earth audience will find it a familiar species. It is the reef-building coral.
Oh.
A bikini fish gently picks her way along a mountainous path of calcium carbonate exoskeletons. It's her daily prowl for food, and something tasty has her attention.
What? Oh.
Plump, bite-sized greebles are entrenched in the nooks below.
What the fuck is a greeble? Sounds like Rick and Morty.
Quite a bit of work to pry them out. As the bikini calculates the best approach of attack,
Uh-huh.
her preparations are interrupted. She joins the other fish fleeing for their lives.
Is the whale?
A higher caste of the food chain steals the scene.
What the fuck is that? It's like a horseshoe crab.
Barnacle claw.
What?
Powerful yank extracts
The
entire
fuck?
colony hiding below.
I was like a crane machine.
The host
What
whale
the-
groans with dissatisfaction.
Okay.
This isn't a meal fit for a leviathan. They will continue browsing for something more substantial.
Well, come on, dude. You gotta.
Our whale watches
Can't
the
pick and
drama
choose your
unfold
meals.
from a safe distance, somewhat perplexed.
Ash! Dust!
In the 6 years since we last rejoined him, the Great Reef has not run short of new surprises.
Oh my god, it's so creepy looking.
Near and far, one can hear the calls of unknown brillows bounding off these cavernous walls. At least he still has someone familiar to rely on. His adoptive mother is usually out of sight, but never too far away. She has changed quite a great deal since we last saw her.
What's with all the eyeballs? Are those fish?
Perhaps in response to the penumbra shark attack, she has undergone a zealous application of eye spots to her figure.
Oh, that's interesting to think that they could, like...
Our young whale's body has undergone an even more radical change.
I was gonna say that too. I was like, it looks like a calico cat. But it's interesting to think that the Brillo whale is able to, like, think, oh, hey, I almost got killed because my armor wasn't significant. My calf died because of it. So maybe, yeah, on the necessary tools.
His skin layers and immune system have fully developed and are ready to host other species. This dermatological puberty is the crossroad.
Oh, okay. How much time has it been?
He must decide what sort of Brillo he will become.
He's like it. They're like EVs.
How does a young whale make such a crucial decision?
Life experience.
The choices are overwhelming, the combinations are infinite, and mistakes are fatal. One way to ensure future success is to replicate past success. Brillo youths find a welcoming adult and attempt to fashion themselves in their likeness. The older whale assists
How very
with
human.
offerings of seeds, eggs, larvae, and other materials needed to begin the garden. The younger whale remains close for the years after, learning new behavior from the adult.
That looks horrifying.
Not every option available to a young whale is desirable.
Yeah, that looks extremely horrifying. Fuck that.
This old-timer is welcoming, but our whale is visibly uncomfortable.
Good.
It isn't hard to imagine why. But on the other hand, another young Brillo might happily accept this body plan. What shapes such individual preference? Realistically, there are far too many influences to chart, but from our limited data, there is one factor that stands out.
Our Brillo whale should become bipedal and then adopt a gun into its arm.
We estimate that half of Brillos choose to replicate their own mothers. Our whale displays this preference towards his biological mother. These ribbon plants are the same variety she once wore. Our calf returns here every day. But it is no use. This Brillo whale is deceased. Nothing but a cleaned skeleton remains beneath the foliage.
So does that mean our child could like adopt all that?
While it is interesting that the garden can partially survive on, none of it can be transferred without the living adult to help.
Oh, okay. Answer my question.
Our whale must find comfort in the familiar scent and touch. However, time spent on what he cannot have is time wasted. Waiting too long to start a garden could bring other health complications. He will have to move on.
What are the health complications?
Our whale goes on a search for another plant-based Brillo. For reasons unknown, such Brillos are conspicuously absent this season. It seems as if anything resembling his mother has migrated elsewhere.
So
One single
he
exception
requires a
is
Brillo to help him?
and he is a spectacular example of aquatic foliage. The shaggy coat is as full and beautiful as the late mother's, but not all Brillos are welcoming. Day after day, he tries to draw the adult into play, and day after day receives the cold shoulder. The adult flatly refuses to acknowledge his existence.
What about his adopted mother?
This male has tunnel vision on the single purpose of mating. Babysitting is not on the agenda.
Hey, well, you know, sometimes having a kid can help you get bitches.
We watch an attempt to woo a female fail pitifully.
Ooh, how does he do it?
She is clearly put off by his little sidekick,
Ah, that's fucked up.
tugging roughly on his leaves. Days of pent-up agitation are suddenly unloaded. Our whale is chased off at the point of a skewer.
I was about to say it looks like a narwhal.
Sacrifice, but a plant body is not an option. There's a dizzying amount of other choices remaining, and one of them will have to do. Another morning dawns. The nocturnal animals have returned to slumber, and the frantic energy of diurnal animals resumes.
Are those lionfish that just turned into sea urchins?
For our researchers, every day following the whale is a journey into an uncharted wilderness. Only a small fraction of the species here have been recorded. And there is so much inexplicable behavior to
What
document.
the fuck is happening? It's a battle royale. What's the seahorse even doing? No, what's the bird even doing?
Recent discoveries
Neil.
have centered on the varieties of coral present. The reef itself is now understood to be a multi-layered structure.
Ooh, okay, let's see it. I'm highly interested, actually.
The Great Southern Reef is a fringing reef. The inhabitants can be categorized into 3 zones based on depth. The unique character of the Southern Reef is owed to the spire coral, which lives across all 3 of these zones.
Okay.
Spire coral can survive at the lowest depths, where it faces little competition.
That'd be so cool to see. That'd be so cool to see in real life.
Once fixed to solid ground, spire coral stack atop one another, upwards towards the sunlight that will fuel more productive respiration. Shallow water corals soon find these raised platform and perch themselves upon it. This is not a cooperative relationship. The spire coral is eventually smothered and dies.
Oh. I was about, okay, sure.
Under accumulated weight, the structural integrity is lost,
Then it collapses.
and the spire shatters.
Yep.
Collapse back down to lower depths. Living spire coral can again re-emerge, and the cycle repeats unendingly.
I was just about to ask, I was like, wouldn't it just, yeah, do that?
This constant tossing and turning creates a porous and dynamic landscape, veined with small tunnels and dotted with caves. Thousands of small animals make this subterranean environment their niche. For example, saltwater tadpoles spend their early life stages hidden underground.
That
Until they
looks
can emerge above
horrifying.
as a
Why does
fearsome
everything have
predator.
limbs?
Relative to their size, that is.
Progress and knowledge march forward through tireless work, but we often share in our young whale's bewilderment. Who is this?
What the fuck is that?
What is on his head?
Is it like a golem?
What is going on?
Like the previous one?
We do not know. Our whale runs away, and we simply follow.
What?
One afternoon, it seems our young whale's persistent searching has been rewarded.
Ooh,
A
okay.
song heralds him from the distance. A Brillo hunting party returns. Their high spirits means that all had a good kill. The group's leader is calling to our whale.
Oh, really?
Our youth remains in place but allows the adult to approach. These whales are sophisticated pack hunters.
Oh, sweet. Well, that means you'll have a
Our
family.
stupid but friendly shark totally accepts the Brillos as their own.
Stupid. Why are they stupid?
Transmogrification other Brillos endure. This silky costume is minimally invasive and provides maximum returns. And it's a plant.
Okay.
This successful symbiosis strategy is limited only by the pack's willingness to share it with others. An open invitation from the leader is a golden opportunity.
So he's getting
Something
adopted.
isn't right. Our whale is fixated on the chowper.
Are they trying to lure in? Wait, are they trying to lure in the calf to like kill it? So to eat it? Oh, I guess it's just trauma.
That our whale seems unable to tolerate sharks of any kind.
Man, our boy grew up racist.
He flees. Over the weeks, we observe our subject whale becoming increasingly distressed.
I don't blame him.
It is critical he suppress unpleasant feelings and adopt a symbiosis plan. A Brillo whale cannot survive unplanted.
Ree!
He can perceive himself failing to integrate, of course, but the building internal agitation is not a force that will help him adapt better. Autumn draws to a close. Several new varieties of Brillo begin to arrive from colder latitudes. These are mostly hunter archetypes who can live a life less dependent on the reef's concentrated bounty. A camouflaged whale waits for prey
Octopi?
to swim near.
Actually, that's kind of interesting. The octopi,
This kind of strategy requires a good deal of
yeah,
patience.
camouflaging it.
Our whale, sensing the hunter, swims wide. The camo whale politely hails him. Other Brillo whales aren't the target of his trap. Our whale replies with mistrust and leaves.
Man, our
is
Brillo whale is like really choosy.
Our whale's once irrepressible curiosity has grown increasingly muted.
He's depressed.
Even wonders like bioluminescence provokes no reaction.
I'm curious.
Lamplighter fish are practicing their jousting in preparation for the annual mating competition.
Dude, that skull looks so interesting.
The event is soon. It's only a one-night affair.
I would love to have one dried and used as a lantern.
We think it would be quite the enriching spectacle. But the fish seem to be of no interest.
Not even for a
Our research
meal?
Objectives all involve how a planted Brillo changes gene expression throughout its life. An unplanted whale is no use to us.
I'd argue no, like you get to see it die.
There is a fear
That's
that
pretty
our
valuable
biometric
info.
implants have been invested on a losing whale. But before we can discuss contingency plans, our Brillo finally begins to break bad habits. This unknown youth has snagged a lamplighter and
Found a
presents it now
mate.
to our whale. Perhaps he was enthused to share his catch and our whale happened to be closest. Brillo interactions can be opaque, but these two have clearly hit it off. For once, our whale does not withdraw.
And then they make out and then mate and then fuse to become one. And then they are now marriage from fear and hunger.
He is proactively engaging instead of passively responding. It's a much welcome scene, but it begs the question, what changed? What external factors could have contributed to a more outgoing posture?
Love. Mating. The fact that she looks like that rhino from Animal Crossing.
Did our cameras miss a life-changing event? Does this stranger seem less threatening than all the others? It is true that our whale, having been born outside the herd, has consistently lacked peer contact his own age. Young Brillos cannot transmit garden organisms between each other, so the interaction here probably feels less fraught than it might with an adult who could permanently dose him with life-altering during symbiosis.
Uh-huh.
We hypothesize that juvenile Brillo association is a necessary prior step to adult interaction. Regardless of how correct this assertion
Friendship?
is, it successfully buys our study additional time. The two whales spend the rest of the day playing and are still chasing fish together when we leave them. Night falls, but our whale is not asleep. GPS coordinates show he's swimming somewhere. As his aberrant behavior is still under scrutiny, the team moves to investigate.
You know, I kind of forgot, but like the mimic whale, left and the calf was still there. And then the stony whale was with the calf. Like, shouldn't the four of them have still been together? I mean, I guess we just ditched the stony mother, so.
A spotlight is aimed overboard.
Oops.
As his aberrant behavior is self-voicing disabled.
Jesus, what the fuck?
We discover more than just our whale. He is traveling with a pod of other youths. They all sing with curiosity at the sudden lights shining from above.
Ah, boy's part of a gang!
We cut the power to avoid further disturbance. It's soon clear where the Brillos are headed.
Didn't you have cut the power, like, earlier with the drone that was, like, lighting up where the whales were?
The first glimmers of action appear in the near distance. The night of the lamplighter fish has begun. The ocean starts to flash brilliantly as males battle for the attention of females. The weak are pierced open, spilling bioluminescence into the water.
That is fucked up, but interesting.
Showing complete indifference to predators attacking. Known as predator satiation, there are simply too many to all be eaten.
Then we get a bioluminescent whale.
His belly full of glowing fish bits, our whale watches the show reach its climax. It seems like he'll be up all night with the others. Confident in his safety, we recall our camera drones to finish their scheduled recharge. By blocking wave activity, the barrier reef creates a wide lagoon behind it. The placid water stretches for several kilometers before being overtaken by a mangrove forest. Parts are so shallow that they become exposed to air at low tide. At high tide, other areas are deep enough for a troublesome young whale to get lost in.
Okay. So we're continuing the search, yeah?
His friends weren't adventurous enough to follow him today.
That's a shame.
And for good reason, as our whale realizes once the water level starts to drop again.
You gonna get stuck?
There's no time to play with the locals. The outgoing seawater feeds to several deep channels. Whisked through the trenches, our whale rides the rip current to safety, with no control over where it's taking him. After a lengthy ride...
You gotta turn on a volcano! Oh, that might just be like a coral tower.
He is spat out far from where he began. This is the end of the Great Reef. It's exposed and dangerous territory, but our whale can't help himself from having a look around. There's a sudden realization that he's being watched. Something is stirring within the cave behind him.
Uh-oh. Shark?
It's another Brillo whale.
Hey! There we go. We're finally getting our evolution.
Our whale approaches, but there is no friendly greeting.
Ah, shit. It predates on other Brillo whales.
This isolated loner is an exile from the herd.
Oh. Wait.
Banishment is reserved for excessive violence against fellow Brillos. Most likely it was a mating joust that escalated to fatal combat.
That sounds odd, but sure.
A deteriorated mental state from years of isolation is what has made him truly dangerous. Our Brillo can understand that a noiseless approach signals an attack. He whistles another greeting. It's met with an oppressive silence.
Time to go, dude.
The crown of a shark's jaw attests to this whale's staggering strength.
Ah, that's what that is.
but his secret weapon lies inside the crow's nest atop his hardened armor.
Ooh. A weapon? A gun?
The Vorpix octopus wakes when it senses a kill is imminent.
Oh my god, it is a gun. It's gonna be a turret.
He serves the role of a hunting partner who swims in advance.
Never mind.
Usually it latches over the eyes of prey and attacks with its serrated beak. But when prey is so pitifully weak, he prefers to spectate.
Okay.
Our whale is far from being scared. He's experiencing a whole other emotion. He knows.
Knows what? That's what he
This was
wants?
unexpected. Abandoning caution, the calf sings and plays like he's found a new friend. He goes in for a nuzzle and the harsh exterior cracks.
I don't know if I feel like that's a little immersion breaking, honestly. Like, that seems a little, I don't know. I wanted to say out of character since, like, it's literally a brand new character being presented to us. But it just seems, like, highly unlikely. He was just said to have, like, excessive violence and whatnot, and he was just, like, not responding, which is usually, like, a sign of, is a sign of, like, unfriendliness.
How long has it been since the old-timer experienced any warmth of companionship?
Because he's just lonely, I guess, but I don't know, still.
Maybe having a little apprentice killer won't be so bad.
Alright.
He grunts, struggling to remember a song that isn't also a threat.
Well, I did say that our whale was going to grow into a killer.
This isn't the scene of bloodshed that the octopus wanted.
Cute.
It seems he's witnessed this cycle once before, as he knows what must be done.
Is this thing going to kill our whale or attack our whale?
This animal is negligibly senescent, meaning it expresses no evidence of biological aging.
Okay.
It's one of the only long-lived cephalopods that has not been culled. Our researchers suspect this octopus to be at least 4 centuries old, and cephalopods who survive so long possess a devious intelligence.
Ooh, interesting. Oh,
Vorpix presents our whale with a living piece of the armor plating.
sweet. Now, is it going to attach to the front like a narwhal?
A quick feel for the soft spot.
And wait, but our Brillo is just accepting this?
The deed is done. When the young whale wakes up, the implant will already have sprouted roots to hold firmly fixed in his skin.
Jesus! I thought it would like went through the brain!
And will not rejoin the whale again until his adulthood. Implants will continue to transmit information about his physical development for a 20-year remote observation period.
That doesn't quite make sense. Shouldn't we be monitoring him throughout his teens into adulthood?
This
Hey,
also
Zoe,
gives
how's
the
it going?
documentary team's access to the whale and concludes the first phase of our project.
Just enjoying a beautiful story, an interesting story. One moment. Okay. That's odd. I forget the game name, but it's Twitch. You can see it in the subject below.
For us, raw data is far less compelling than first-hand observation of his body being reconstructed. 20 years is a long time for impatient humans to wait. When we do meet our whale again, it is hard to guess now what we might find.
Yeah, like, don't you normally, like, tag an animal that you're gonna be researching in the future?
All the changes he experiences over 2 decades will be witnessed in a single moment.
Yeah, like, how the fuck would you find the same goddamn whale? You wouldn't even know if it's alive.
A complete metamorphosis.
That's why you should be seeing the progress from which it lives. It doesn't make sense to not see it for 20 years. I mean, I get why, because of the game. It being a game.
This concludes South Scrimshaw Part 1. Please keep designated channels open for the transmission of Part 2.
Are you fucking kidding me? I want to know what the whale looks like. Hey, Addie, how you doing? I guess that's the end. This game is a visual novel. All right. Well, I guess that's the end of the game. All right. South Scrimshaw was really interesting to see. I like it. It really reminds me of the beautiful days of being in DeviantArt and making an OC and just like not like making interactions and whatnot, like making your own species, not species, but like original character and be like, hey, this is what my whale would look like. And then this is how it would interact with your whale and stuff and whatnot. Like it'd be like, it is really neat to see. But as far as like, that last part's the only complaint that I really had. Like the whale just all of a sudden being like, hey, I'm gonna murder you because I'm silent. I'm like threatening you. I'm going to murder you, and then he just straight up doesn't. I'm just like, I don't know. It just seems weird. It just seems out of nowhere. But like, especially because like the whale seemed extremely playful, right? Our Brillo whale. I'm just like why was it so playful with these guys? But then when it was with the pod, it was like it played with that one whale that came around, but it wasn't as nearly expressive as it was with that elder that we saw. And the time skip is just weird. I don't know. Like, I can't wait for part 2 because this has been, Jesus Christ, very interesting, but I just don't believe that exactly. If anybody is looking to sell art, you're in the wrong place. Let me see. Where can I put this over here? I think I could put this over here. Boom. All right, there we are. So let's see. This game released in 2023. Do we have a part 2 yet? Oh, we do have a part 2. Oh, we kind of do. So let me see if I could like share screen real quick. Yeah, but like literally 99 out of 100 like people that are trying to sell art literally ask the same thing to start with. Hey, did you make that yourself? Oh, that's cool. And then they go, hey, did you want to see my portfolio? And then they show AI art or some shit and it's crap, and then I block them and report, of course. So this game looks like the part 2 is like in development at the very least. Unfortunately, we don't see anything that leads to showing us that the next game, like, or what the whale looks like, unfortunately. All right. This is a little disappointing. Look at this. Status in progress, Chapter 5, ETA, second quarter of 2024. And it's currently 2025 right now. Like, I don't know when this video is going to be out, but it is currently July 29th, 2025. So I guess it's safe to say that this game is extremely late. Either it's extremely late or the last time it was ever updated like to us, was back in 2024. So hey, who knows? Maybe it's like so near finishing that like it's gonna release soon. I wish that we could see something. Like, can we look at like Community Hub? Any news? Let's see. Hope we get answers soon. I wouldn't mind literally subscribing to something for part 2. Trailer for part 2 just dropped. It says winter 2025. Oh, wait. Did I miss the trailer? No, there's just no trailer here. All right, well, that's fine. We can go to YouTube. All right. South Scrimshaw part 2. All right. You know what? I got it right here. Hold on just one moment. I need to change some settings so people could see the here. Browser. Boom. There we are. We can watch it together. Please let us see the whale.
A new day dawns over the alien ocean. Amid the morning chorus of seabirds and glubbing seals, our research crew embarks back to the ocean waves to reunite with a special study whale.
Yes, let me see it. Oh, he's got his own octopus this time. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my god, really? Subscribe to that so I don't miss it. I mean, I have it wishlisted too, but like, there's gotta be more. No, that was the latest, and it was a month ago. Ah, man. That's a shame. I really wanted to see the next one. Should I do a different game? Well, YouTube is a little fucky like that. I might have to like change some stuff. Or you know what? Fuck it. YouTube, if you got to this point, we're changing the game to a game. If I could think of one. All right, well, let's uninstall that now that we got to this point. What should we start next? We could start on Rainswept, but I think that's a 4-hour game anyway, so I want to save that for like its own independent stream. Ah, maybe we can play some demos then. Let me just end this recording so I can start a new one. I actually got a fuck ton of demos. Okay, well, I guess we'll do this then. We'll start with a game called Shore. From what I could tell, actually, I don't remember. Such a shame that those chapters ended so soon, because like I was really enjoying that game. Even if it was just a visual novel. All right, that looks a little loud. Let me turn that down a bit. All right. Early access. Many game experiences are subject to change, including graphics, audio, animations, UI, blah, 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 blah. If you experience bugs, yep. Oh, wait. Am I able to get into a... Wait, is this like... I thought since it was a demo that maybe it was... Features 5 to 10 hours of content. This was the MMO? I may have misunderstood what I was demoing. Oh yeah, the full game is already out. Well, it's early access. So what do I do with the demo? This is supposed to be like a simulated single player game. That's an MMO. What am I supposed to be doing here? Do not share passwords. I don't have a password. I can't decipher any of this. Before you play, this is a one-time pop-up and ensures a faithful nod to classic MMORPGs. Continue with classic settings. Ah, okay, there we go. What am I logging into then? Oh, maybe it's a fake login screen because this is a single-player game. All right, new character. What? What happened? Oh, I could just... Sure. Arcanist, Duelist, Druid, Paladin. What's a Duelist? Thief? Duelist is a master class of offensive combat and is best while using light armor and weapon types. Light armor and light weapons? Does it mean? Duelists thrive on combat. They gain health by dealing damage and excel at crippling their opponent's abilities. The duelist should focus on dex, strength, and intelligence. Arcanist, I imagine that's the mage. Yep, thrive in cloth, command magic, have many tools to avoid physical combat. Druid, master of all things nature, both pleasant and unpleasant. The druid can call upon not only the force of life, but he can also command the power of death. The druid should focus on intelligence, wisdom, and charisma. Paladin, we don't need to explain a paladin. A lot of free hairs. I mean, it's a single player game, so like there would be no need to have anything but, right? There we go. Ponytail. We have like a dark purple. You know what? That works, I guess. Though I wish I didn't have to have like facial hair. Let's try Druid just because I'm curious about the charisma. Oh, choose a name. Wait, what? Where do I choose the name? Oh, up here. Tumultulous. Enter. Stowaway steps. Use WASD or spacebar to jump. Left and right click. Whoa, very fluid. Press H to greet the NPC. Bruh. I can just spam the shit out of H. And then there are NPCs at the bottom left, just chatting away. Bruh. Want to buy decayed druid beads, offering 2 gold, open fair trade to me. Press I, right click, hold on. Oh, wait a minute. Ah, fuck, I just used something. I did not realize that there. Right click. Activate hydrate? Maybe I wasn't meant to do that. Helps to read. Weak poison. Alright, I want to see if I could, like, pacifist run this game. After having some NPCs, they'll have green text. You must have the NPCs targeted converse, right? Now I press H. Ah, that UI. Fuck, man. Am I meant to read that? Alright, fuck it. Let's just go wherever. We don't need to do main quest. We don't need to do MSQ. Let me in. What you want? I want to be left in. I want to not left in. I want to get in. Oh my god. Control on this thing is kind of weird. Aura gem merchant. If you found your aura yet? These gems will help. Even those near you will enjoy benefits. Be sure to select the ones you feel connection to. Right click to use a vendor. Aura item. Auras affect entire party. Auras items do not stack. You must buy this item before you use it that way. I was trying to buy it. Wait. Amanda Rossley is indifferent to you. You wouldn't stand a chance alone. What the fuck are they talking about? That would be 5 gold. Yeah, I'm trying to buy it. Okay, there we go. Now I right click it. Okay. How do I go inside? You wouldn't stand a chance alone. What? So I could attack him? Oh my god! I can't attack him. Oh, well that raises some questions. What happens if I kill an NPC? Is there any way that I could like cheat this game? Like if I jump up here, turn around. Can he attack me from up here? Yes. Yes, he can. There's gotta be a way I could break this. Wait, what if I go up here? Wouldn't stand a chance, huh? Alright, so if I go here. Come on. Oh, getting higher. Okay. I am so high. All right. So if I target this guy, and poison him, can't even touch me. I don't see his health going down. It says it's going down, but I don't see it. It says that he winces in pain. You cannot hit your target from here. It looks like I'm hitting him. If I move a little over there. Not hit your target from here. Wait, I think he's being affected by a poison, but then like it's still not affecting him. Not hit your target from here. What if I go over on this side? Oh, he can go through. What? I'm sorry. Whoa, wait, what? What's happening? Wait, can I attack him from here? You have moved, interrupting your spell. Oh. All right, what about now? Winston's in pain. He's taking damage. Hey, Critical! I'm probably gonna end stream soon anyhow. Thanks for stopping by. Auto attack off. I think his health went down. Oh, but I think it's regenning. I can't walk backwards. Is it because I'm not holding space? Damn. Damn, that looks like such a good spot. There's got to be a way that I could cheat this game. Can someone help me? What if I do that? Will someone actually come to help me? Gary Ambrose. Is this a player? You don't stand a chance alone. So this isn't a player? This is a great fishing spot. Okay. Controller Wendell. Can someone help me? Do you think there'll be other classes eventually? Nope. Sweet. Some quests require you to hand in an item. Okay. Like, where are they? Fuck it. Where can I go? Where can I go that would have people? Combat. Bro, it's so stupid that I cannot move while casting a spell. Very typical of an old MMO. I got my first piece of equipment, though it's not visibly shown. Oh wait, I could kill this guy. Well, I can kill this guy. Let's see. If I go back, will he be fully regened? No, he's fully healed. Gotta be a way that I could like chip him. What if I'm up here? Looks like I can barely get up here. So if I can get up here, will he be able to attack me from here? Ooh, no, he can't. No, he can't. Can't hit your target from here. I just hit him. I already hit him. Is it because he already has poison damage on him? Maybe I need to wait until it, like... Because it says that he's wincing in pain. But now it's saying randomly that I cannot damage him. Maybe the game registers that I'm too far away. If I jump over here, is this good enough? It says you can't hit your target from here, but like he's taking, he should be taking damage. I didn't even move. All right, what if now that he's closer, can I jump up here? Surely I can bait him now. No, no. Wait, what? Oh, I fucked up. Wait, I can jump up this. No, he healed. Bro, this ain't fair. He's not even being damaged anymore. That's not fair. All right. What if we just go into town? Maybe I could recruit people and then, like, we could all kill him. Fucker. That fucker killed me. He casted a fireball and I couldn't even see it coming. Maybe the town killed me? Step gate key required. I have another idea. I've decided I'm gonna spend the rest of the night editing my video.